word legend gets thrown around a whole lot. And very, very liberally, I get why people do it. It's a marketing slogan. It's a way to advertise. It's a way to sell your product. But when I call B-Boy an independent professional wrestling legend, that ain't hype. It ain't a game. It ain't a joke. And I don't say it lightly. That is one of the best independent wrestlers who has ever lived. B-Boy, for the first time ever here at Action Wrestling. B-Boy, a legend, a veteran, a guy who's wrestled basically every name you can think of in the annals of independent professional wrestling and beyond, to be frank. And almost his polar opposite is here today as his opponent. Benjamin Carter, the prodigy of pro wrestling. Just like Manders, a trainee of the Black and Brave Academy. One of the star trainees of that academy, one of the potential breakout stars in this region. He called out B-Boy when he heard he was on this show. He's ready for this moment, or he thinks he is, Steven. We're about to find out.
Only time will tell, and this is an exciting matchup. I don't have words to how excited I am for this one. I mean, B-Boy, predominantly made his name on the West Coast of the country, but over the last year and a half, he's spent a good amount of time here in the South.
Listen, we saw him in the Scenic City Invitational this year. We've seen him at Southern Underground Pro. We've seen him elsewhere. Now he's offering that hand. Of course, level up trainer as well as B-Boy, one of the best trainers in independent wrestling. Make no mistake about that. Nice show of sportsmanship here.
Yeah, I expect nothing less from B-Boy.
Calling this the biggest match of Ben Carter's career is almost underselling it. I mean, this is a huge thing for Benjamin Carter to be in the ring with B-Boy. And to call him out, I'm going to be honest, you call a guy like this out, you better be able to back it up. Oh, my Lord.
And Benjamin's going to have to stay on his feet and use his speed and quickness. And that's not saying a whole lot because B-Boy, it will go toe-to-toe with you with the quickness as well.
Listen, B-Boy's a veteran. He's been around for a minute. He'll let you know it, too. But let me tell you, if you think you're going to kill him with pace, the problem with that is he's seen every trick there is.
He invented most of them.
He did invent most of them. So it is very difficult. The advantage that Carter has is real. The pace advantage, the high-octane offense, that is an advantage Carter has, but B-Boy knows how to neutralize it. Nice counter.
Trying to see here.
God, look at the speed of Carter, though. I mean, it's hard for anybody to neutralize that. Up and over.
Oh.
Underneath. Big drop kick.
Beautiful drop kick there.
Carter getting in the head of people. I mean, that's not expected.
Student and sensei, basically, here.
Well, he better be real careful with that. I respect Benjamin Carter calling his shot, but to get in the face of a guy like B-Boy, that could be well a mistake. B-Boy, of course, he's been everywhere in independent wrestling. Combat Zone Wrestling Hall of Famer, PWG original, you name it, B-Boy's done it. And Benjamin Carter, he wants to do it too. And what better way to do it than to try to go through the New Age Punisher? But good luck. Tall task. That's not going to get it done.
You're not going to outsmart someone like B-Boy.
You're not going to outstrike him either. I mean, this guy, B-Boy, of course, wrestling Brett Ison, the third match of their trilogy tomorrow night at the Scenic City Rumble. He can strike with Brett Ison. He can strike with Big Carter, believe me. Counters. Oh! Yeah, just one.
You want to see completely different types of matches, watch this one, and then tomorrow night watch Brett versus B-Boy.
B-Boy said count him. He might have broke his hand on Carter's face.
That's only in the favor of Brett Ison.
This is a crowd coming alive for Carter here.
Oh!
Woo, goodness.
B-Boy saying that's one.
Just look at the commanding presence that he commands the ring almost like nobody I've ever seen. His wrestling IQ may be the highest I've ever seen. Oh my God! That's beyond a body slam. He just threw him down like he was nothing. La Magistral, no! Holds on, floats through. Look at that! Look at the torque on that leg.
You think he sets up for one move and it goes right into the next.
Yeah, it's almost like a modified Tequila Sunrise, but from a different angle.
Oh, Benjamin makes it.
Yeah, very good. You know what? I'm going to say it. That's very strong ring awareness from a guy that does not have that many miles logged in Benjamin Carter. To have the wherewithal to do that.
Great point.
Carter, we have seen here in some big-time matches. We've seen him against Sean Dean. We've seen him against Matt Sells, who we will see in our main event in a great match that he won. Oh, Lord.
Whips him out. Coming in. Oh, but Benjamin rolls out. Oh,
shotgun drop kick.
He's got him rocked for a moment.
Yeah, he can't take time, though. He's got to go now. He's got to go now. But B-Boy was waiting on him. That was playing possum. Oh, my God! He was playing possum, and he may have just killed the kid.
The referee quick to check on Carter.
Yeah, I mean, Eric Noyes is checking. He's like he's checking for a pulse. I mean, that's like a car crash. And B-Boy now rolls his prey to the center. 2. You know?
He's got a very agitated look on his face now. He's like, all right, we'll have a nice friendly one-on-one.
I think the sort of brashness of Ben Carter, which I respect, may have irritated the legend a little bit.
Yep.
And now he wants to hurt this kid as well as beat this kid. This started as an athletic competition. Now Benjamin Carter might find himself in a fight. Whoa, goodness.
He warned him.
He's trying to play his punk card. He's trying to see if he's got the guts to get up and actually fight him. And I think he's got the guts. I don't know if he's got the physical wherewithal at this point, though.
It's almost like B-Boy's just toying with him at this point. He knows he's got the experience. He's got the strength.
He might want to submit him.
Yeah.
This is twice now, Steven. He's gone to a submission. He might be trying to submit him. Carter's trying to fight back.
And dead center in the ring.
Carter, nice. That's a subtle bridge there that he was trying to bridge out with. The B-Boy, the veteran. He knows every trick. Look at this. He's switching up. That's almost, it looks like a Cobra clutch variation maybe from our angle. Hard to tell. But he's leaning in with like a sleeper variation of some sort. Looks like a Cobra clutch.
He's putting all of his weight on top of Carter.
I mean, for B-Boy, a win's a win. He's more than content to grind it out. The flash and the sizzle of Benjamin Carter is exciting, but sometimes that's not how you win matches. Sometimes you win matches by dictating. That is a Cobra clutch, and he's got it on well. Carter, though, able to get to a vertical base.
Yeah, because Carter's going to have to stay on that vertical base if he has any shot of getting this.
Oh, my. Oh, God. And Carter tried to plant and land on his feet, and they just flew out from underneath him. These kids in the front row here.
They're the smart ones. They're getting out of the way.
Yeah. Well, they know what happens when the action comes their way. Love our fans here at Action Wrestling, but if the action comes your way, you better move because these guys don't care. They are in a slugfest here.
Well, the kids also have the look on their face like B-Boy's the boogeyman, and they know to run.
He kind of is. He's called for a coast to coast here. Maybe around the world. All the way. Oh, just an eye poke.
Just playing with him, toying with him.
Not even giving him the satisfaction.
Oh.
And I noticed B-Boy slid in to break the count, and when that happened, he took his eyes off Carter. But, oh my God! Carter told the fans to move like he was going to throw B-Boy in the front row, and B-Boy reversed it. Throws him to the public. Got a ringside photographers running for cover here. I don't blame them. These guys are all over the ringside area here. And like I said, it started off as almost a respect-based athletic competition. And it has broken down into a fight here. Oh, no! Oh! Carter!
That's just what Carter needs to have any shot in this match.
With a huge dive. People had lost sight of him for 1 minute, 1 second even. And it was enough for Carter to fire back with big offense.
Got to get him back in the ring. There he goes.
But the energy that took out of Ben Carter, look at his back. I mean, he got a shot in. I can't tell if he may be strategizing. I think he's trying to think of what he's going to do next. Runs in. Underneath. Up and over. Hold on.
Oh.
Stuck the lid. Look at the pace of Ben Carter with the shooting star.
2, 3.
3. Man.
He's got to move on. He's got to forget that.
That is, and see, that's the thing about Carter. I said this about Kurt Stallion last month. Last time we were here, Steven. Carter likes Stallion. They change pace so quick. There's that opening. They hit it. They hit another gear, and it is so hard to defend it. But the problem is the amount of damage he's sustained already has put him in a terrible position to follow up beyond that.
Yeah, because he's having a hard time getting back to his feet.
And look, the longer this match goes on, I think it favors B-Boy. He's a veteran.
Absolutely.
I get that he's an older wrestler. He's been wrestling longer. In theory, it's more miles long. The reality is he knows how to go long. Benjamin Carter doesn't. Ben has got to go now.
Wasting valuable time here.
No. Went for 450, didn't get it.
Oh.
Oh, what's this? What's this? Benjamin gets him. Quick cover. 1, 2. Oh.
We saw a huge upset in our last match with Manders.
And this, make no mistake, this would be an upset of the exact same magnitude, maybe more. Because while Manders has been in there with some of the top names in independent wrestling recently, Benjamin Carter's wrestled some very talented guys, but never a guy quite the level of B-Boy. I mean, this would be the second straight upset. Got a little bit of a split crowd situation here. Some people respecting the veteran. Carter with his own cheering section as well. Do you think it's super kick here? No, he telegraphed it. Air ball in the Enziguri. Oh my God!
Huge headbutt.
I'm not sure. People don't know where he is. If he falls forward and gets a cover here, if he falls forward, he might win the match. Well, he might. He literally has. Yeah.
We could have a double count out here.
People get mad at me for saying this, but the reality is, it's like hitting the reset on the NES. I say it all the time, but that is where we are with this match. Basically, anybody's fight at this point, Steven. Again, I still favor B-Boy for all the reasons I've mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
But Benjamin Carter has a fighting chance still.
He brought the fight tonight.
God, we very close to a double knockout situation. I'm not even sure what that ruling would have been.
I mean, Benjamin Carter is basically earning and demanding the respect of B-Boy throughout this match.
And look at B-Boy's face. Look at his face. He realizes now that it's time to go. Oh, he got him. He roped him in. He roped him in. Looking for Tiger Driver. He got it.
That's
1, 2, throw him down. Man.
I can't believe it.
Picture perfect Tiger Driver. Shades of the late Mitsuharu Misawa, and he stuck the landing. And Benjamin Carter, I can't believe he kicked out. I cannot believe he kicked out at that.
I think it was pure reflex.
You know, honestly, you might be right. That it is difficult to believe to me that he sustained that impact and was able to kick out. People now, I think he was thinking maybe I'll go for a cover, but instead he wants to put him away for good. What's he thinking here? Lifts him up. Always a dangerous move, but he's in control of the pace now. And when you're in control of the pace, you can make that kind of decision. I think he knows now he's going to have to take every life out of this kid to beat him. There's not going to be anything ambiguous with this. It's going to have to be a definitive victory for B-Boy. B-Boy is going to have to take everything that Benjamin Carter has. That is how much Benjamin Carter wants to beat B-Boy on this night.
Yeah, and Carter looking lifeless right now, and that just hanging on the
Well,
top rope.
I said he's going to have to take everything, and he's about to do it. Because,
A superplex or something?
what is he? Looking for a butterfly superplex up there, looks like. Got that arms trap.
Carter trying to fight out.
Yeah, B-Boy switched positions a couple of times.
I'm not headbutting B-Boy.
No,
that's not
absolutely not.
happening.
What's this?
Oh!
Oh, he got him!
Right into it.
With a cutter! 1 and 2 and no! Woo, buddy! That was really, really close. But Benjamin Carter again kicks out of what I thought was impossible to kick out of, frankly.
This crowd is split. Some thought it was 3, others thinking it was only the 2 that was called. What is it? I mean, he's hit him with everything.
I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know what it's going to take, but I'm not sure that Carter's got enough at this point to survive. This is very reminiscent of Kurt Stallion and Bobby Flacco last time we were here.
Yeah.
Flacco was able to stay in the fight much longer than we thought, but in the end, he still lost. And I'm getting a similar vibe here right now, Steven.
Carter just looks like he's trying to survive at this point.
Well, that's because that is what he's trying to do. Goodness.
Win or loss, he's just trying to walk out.
Just a thudding chop there from Carter. Trying to create some pace. Trying to create something of a flurry here.
He's bringing the amazing fight to be.
Oh! Superman punch. Ah! It's Zagiri. Oh! They're down again. For the 3rd time in this match, both Benjamin Carter and B-Boy have effectively knocked each other out, Steven.
And coming into this match, if you would have said both men were knocked out 3 separate times, I would have called you a liar. Because there's no way I thought Benjamin Carter could bring that kind of a fight to B-Boy.
Well, it shows you how serious he was about this, and how much pace he brings to the table, and how difficult it is to defend against an athlete of the caliber of Benjamin Carter. But still, B-Boy, the veteran here, well, he got roped in. He got roped in there. What's this? What's this? Ah! Go!
He's got to go now. He's got to go.
1, 2. Ah! Man! Carter up. Super kicks up.
This is it.
That's
He's got it.
2. No! My God! These guys are leaving it all out in the ring. I thought we had the best action match we've seen last time.
Yeah.
Now Benjamin Carter and B-Boy are out here saying, "You
Hold my
sure?
beer."
You sure?"
Yeah, let him sit for a second so I can regroup.
My God, Carter just looked at referee Aaron Noyes like, "You got to be kidding! You got to be kidding!" And I can't blame him.
I don't know if Carter's got anything left in him at this point.
B-Boy, I'm not sure he does either. I mean, B-Boy flew all the way from San Diego. He's already wrestled, I think, 2 or 3 times this week. He was at bar wrestling just the other day. Rips off. Oh! Carter holds on. He skins the cat. Oh, no. No, my God. B-Boy's got him.
Tombstone?
Oh! Oh!
That's it.
1, 2, 1.
Get the hell out of here. How is he kicking out?
I said it. What feels like 5 minutes ago, I said it. Carter was going. You're going to have to kill him. You are going to have to hit him with every single thing you've got to beat him. That is how serious he took. When you call out a legend like that, you know what you're looking for, what you've got in store. You know what's in front of you. You know what the challenge is. Now, Carter has got to put some offense together, because it's not about survival to him. It's about winning. He needs to win this, or otherwise, ultimately, that challenge, he failed.
That's great and all, but B-Boy just signaled that he's done playing.
Oh my God, they're on the apron. No. What on earth are they doing?
Right.
He just looked at me in a way that is frankly scary. B-Boy just looked at me in a way that is very scary. Think a baby pile driver here? What is this?
Carter was fighting for his life to get out of that.
Carter able to create some. He's looking around here. I know that face from Carter. That's what he does. Right before. Oh!
A DDT out to that floor.
A tope into a DDT. You know what? I hate to see this in this way. We're about to have the first double count out in Action Wrestling history. I think that's where this is headed. Carter is kind of, I don't know. Oh, wait, he's in. Carter's in. B-Boy landing right on his head there.
Count out or pinfall. This is a huge victory.
Yeah, it is, but you know he's got to want to win this thing by pinfall.
Oh.
He's going to get the opportunity because the legend makes his way back in. Big Carter, he got him trapped. Oh no! Brainbuster! 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 That's it! It's over! 1 and 2 and 3. What the? Yeah!
We've got to be closing in on the 20-minute time limit. We've got to be.
These guys are leaving it all in the ring. And I don't think B-Boy believes at all that Benjamin Carter was able to kick out. By the way, that brainbuster, that's what knocked out Kevin Koo the day after the Shooting City Invitational last year. That's how B-Boy beat him. Listen to this crowd here at Action Wrestling. Respecting.
How much is going to be left for Brett Ison tomorrow night?
That's a good point. Carter's got to wrestle a mystery opponent tomorrow night. Oh, what's this? Counters into a victory rope position. Victory rope. Oh!
Get out! Holy hell!
B-Boy! B-Boy! Going for the kill, thinking Tiger Driver maybe! But Benjamin Carter gets it done! Benjamin Carter with a counter wrestling move against a veteran's veteran defeats the legend B-Boy! The Prodigy gets it done in the biggest match of his career here at Action Wrestling! Benjamin Carter is your winner!